I'm going to check who's requesting to go live with me. Oh, fuck. Go live with Archie Smith. Sorry, Archie, I don't know who you are, buddy. Hey, So Sad Maths is over. The best guilty pleasure. Cheers from Poland. Wow. Hi from Poland. That's incredible. Did you guys watch it on YouTube, or did you guys watch it on... Is it airing there? That's incredible. Hey, brush down the centre part. It's fucking shocking, isn't it? I'm getting a haircut and colour this Friday, so I cannot wait. Can you give me a silverback a Cheerio? Yeah, we can definitely always give the silverback a Cheerio. You're from Melbourne. Archie Smith. 4 others sent your request to go live. How do you see... Go live with Archie Smith, mate. How do you see all the fucking lives? You were the best thing on maths. Thank you, Mandy. I appreciate that. Will you also go to Home House? I don't think I will go to Home House. We were sort of... A couple of us were offered that. I definitely probably... Did you have a facial? Steve, I did have a facial this week, and it was very nice. I'm sure you've had plenty. Can you say hi to me? Will make my day. Hey, sorry. Hey, Janelle, how are you? How was Gonzo's water throw? Pretty amateur. Do you really hate Bryce? I don't hate Bryce. I definitely don't hate him. I just don't like him. Love your products. You make some great clothes. Thank you. They actually are really good. Tell us... What did Ali say? Oh, fucking hell. Tell us about Grassmouse. Well, Grassmouse, Ali, is an Australian brand. It's a street label. It's all great product. It's actually a really exciting brand. It's really cool. And it definitely stands for something. It stands against political correctness and people who, are offended easy. That's what we stand for. And just having fucking fun. Very simple motto. You should see Steve C. Best someone. What are we going on? Ali's recent video. I don't know who Ali is, mate. Sorry. Sammy boy, love the banter. You legend. Thanks, mate. I don't know what the... Wow. Sorry, we're well behind. I was well behind there, guys. Sorry. Say hey, Maya. Hey, Maya. I love you too, Sam Blease. I love you too, buddy. You're friggin' hilarious, by the way. Thank you, Taya. Go live with Rusty. Well, Rusty Nuts, I don't even know if he knows how to go live. Should have went live with some more people off maths. Or maybe they'll join. If they join and they ask me to add, I'll definitely add. Anyone from my season. Can you read my inbox, please? Jordan Pulik. You're pretty awesome, man. Cheers for laughs. Thanks for watching. Officer, did you not like Coco at all? At the start, we actually we did get along. At the very, very, very start, which they didn't really show, we did get along. But then there was a lot of shit that went down that wasn't aired, and I quickly changed my opinion. And then, you know, the rest is history. I saw everything, how she spoke about me during the show when I was apparently chopping her down when she was just bagging me. So, you know, I don't have a lot of respect for her, to be honest. Just love your personality and being real. Thank you. Thanks, Sonny. Megan Pant. No, I don't. Tell us, how did Beck's camera roll? I don't know what that means. Your thoughts on the video of Liam? Do you mean the one that Jason did? Where's Willow at? Willow's in bed. By the way, you were my favourite on maths. Thanks, Anna. Who was your fave on the show? Fave person, most legit person would be Beth. I think a lot of us would agree with that. But a lot of them, you know, I could throw a blanket over a lot of them, like Booker, Lana, Patty, Belle, Joe. There's a lot of good people on there. A lot of good people. You were the best on maths. Thank you. How's Bernardo going? Liv Cleary, wowee. Bernardo is good. To those who don't know, that's my dad. Go, Jesus Christ. Who wrote that? Your doormat comment was classic. Thank you. Are you still in touch with guys? Yeah, definitely. A lot of us are still very close and definitely still in touch. Who made the most editing? Who had the most? Probably Beck, and I had a lot myself, to be honest. Hey, Chrissy. Thoughts on Beck kissing her brother romantically? Well, thank God it wasn't her brother. It was her, I guess, partner or side fling of the time. Are you going to catch up with Gonzo? I wouldn't have thought so. She is adorable. Willow is adorable. Thanks, Miz. Do you like Jake? Yeah, Jake's alright. We're not tight, but yeah, Jake's alright. Kylie Minogue. Right. Do you still talk to Coco? No, I definitely don't talk to Coco, and I don't plan to. I actually never met Chris, and that's probably his story to tell. I actually have no idea why Chris wasn't there. Thoughts on Gonzo meeting up with Kyle Sanderlands? Interesting. I don't really know why John... No, not John. John Abraham would want to be there, but anyway. I'm sure he had better things to do. Who are you friends with from this season? A lot of the cast. Like, I couldn't name everyone. You are the best. Love how real you were. Thanks, Victoria.
Whether you want to step up or change it up.
Add me for...
The way to build a career
Add me for the questions.
Choose the smart way to study. With VU's extensive
15 requests. I'm gonna check some live, see who's adding me on live, guys. I'll try and bring someone in.
And real-world opportunities to make your next career.
See all.
With a brighter way to see your future. Choose VU. Apply now. Start this May. Victoria University. The new way to do uni. Click the banner to find out more.
Hey, this is Tyler. I'm Josh. From 21 Pilots. You can check out our new single, Shy Away, right here on Spotify.
Righto, guys, I'm going to bring in someone random. For a quick live chat. I don't even know if I can hang up on this, so this could be a disaster, but I'm going to bring in someone random. Rusty was funny with that naughty comment. Yeah, he was. Rusty's a funny person. He's actually a real character. We all love Rusty. Rusty Nuts. Sam, you should add new. Stop flogging Gonzo. Well, I'm not really flogging him. Please add me. Add Coco for a live. I wouldn't have thought so. Who? Blake McKim. Who would you rather have a schooner with, Gonzo or Cam? Blake, I'd rather have a fucking schooner with neither of them. Let's be honest. He is live right now. Who is? What was Bryce's secret? Kristen Montbella. See if she answers. Heck low. You should fight Cambro for boxing match. There might be already something in discussion. Who knows? For someone else. Hello hates me. We'll get you on in a minute, Jaimie. I'm just trying to get a random on. Hi there. Do you like Johnny? Yeah, definitely. Johnny's actually a really good guy. Hi, Sam. Say hi, Melina, please. Was the girl's name Courtney? Maybe, definitely. Maybe it was not. Hello from Adelaide. I reckon being... Let's have a laugh. Just tell us the secrets. Well, I kind of can't. How much of a vlog? Bryce follows that Courtney on his Insta. Just search it. Yeah, right. That's interesting. It's interesting he still follows her. It is Courtney. Her name's Courtney. I don't know. You guys would all know that. Most of us would anyway. I don't know. I've never seen her. I saw someone on the So Dramatic. I don't know if it was her or not, but somebody did post and they reckon that they found her. Hi from Oakley. And Mega, come to Geelong. I used to live in Geelong. I used to live there for 10 years. Probably not in any hurry. Oh, no, I do love Geelong. I actually do love Geelong. Tell us the secrets. Is the show scripted? No, the show is definitely not scripted. I've definitely said that a few times, but obviously Cameron bagged you out. Cameron's... Of course Cameron bagged me out. Cameron is a fuckstick. Absolute fuckstick. Hi from the Central Coast, New South Wales. Your facials were hilarious on the show. Thanks, mate. Can you say hello to Meh? Shiloh. Geelong is clown town. Geelong is actually a really good town. It's actually a really good town. A really good place to grow up, actually. The footy community down there is incredible. You're the biggest cutie, Sam. Thank you. Where can I get grouse mouse tea? You can get it online. I just put the link up on my actual Instagram page, or the online web address is www.grassmouse.com if you want to jump on and have a look. Where's Gonzo? Who knows? Who knows where Gonzo is? Going to go live, guys. There's 35 people. See all. Lachlan Vane. Righto, so I've just sent a random request to Kimmy. Let's see how this goes. This could be interesting. This could go south. Can't wait to get some t-shirts. Thanks, Samantha Jade. Choose me, Harry Potter, poof. What time is it there? In Melbourne, Australia, it is 8:48. Cam no-show. Did someone say KFC? I fucking love KFC. Would you recommend applying to be on maths? I'd definitely recommend it. I'd recommend you be very careful. Don't get sucked into what the producers try and trick you into doing. Hi, mate. Fave on the show. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Anthony. Cam is a big ball steroid. Biggest flog ever. He is a fucking flog. There's no doubt about that. Well, he's in Perth, it's 6:48. That's Perth's ages behind. Is it 2 hours behind? When it's daylight saving, it's 4 hours behind, isn't it? Add me to your live, Gonzo. Jesse, Lauren, 90. All right, I'll add you. I've tried to add 2 people. I've just sent out the 3rd request. Everyone keeps pussing out. Jessie.
Hey, brother.
Hey, Jessie, how are ya?
How you going, mate? Good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thanks. Where are you guys? On the wines?
No, yeah, we're camping in down south Western Australia.
That sounds fun. Is that called what's it called? What's the actual area down there called?
We're in Dunsborough.
Hey?
We're in Dunsborough.
Oh, okay. I honestly can't. I've just gone blank. What's the weather like down there?
Pardon me?
What's the weather like down there? Hey?
Sorry? Well, I can't hear you. Sorry, what did you say?
What's the weather like down there?
Oh, it's pretty chilly.
Yeah.
A little bit cold, but we're camping with our 2 children, my husband.
Oh, wow. Hey, mate, how are you?
We watched the finale in our swags.
Yep. Oh, really?
Yep.
That's cool.
But you'd have to be one of our favourites, mate. You're a bloody legend. Pardon me?
Did you enjoy the finale?
We did. It'd be nice to see Gonzo'd, but he didn't go anywhere, did he? Your mate.
Yeah, no, sorry. So I've just got people bloody messaging me.
That's all right.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, we actually teed off on him a little bit, and they didn't really show it. So that was a bit disappointing, but it was entertaining enough. I guess they had the Beck segment that they had to play and all that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but nobody she was all right, but everyone wanted to see him get roasted. But you did enough of that. So cheers, buddy. Well done.
Thanks, guys.
You're a legend.
I'll speak to you later.
Made my wife.
See you guys.
Wow.
All right. I don't know how to hang up here.
I'll just keep waving until you figure it out.
I'm going to go somebody else. Thanks, guys.
Sam. I'm still going. I don't know how to figure
We'll
it out.
bring Jaimie on. I got no idea how to hang up.
Hang
Waiting
on.
for Jaimie Gardner.
You hang up.
Oh, I've got a filter on now.
Can you get a filter on there?
Yeah, hang on. Look at this one. Wait, let's get a funnier one. Oh, no, I need like a big lip or high eyebrow. I don't know how to do it.
Oh, wow, I got the Morpheus
Oh,
one.
hang on. Oh, I got some butterfly. Oh,
Wow,
snap.
wait, I'm absolutely mincing this up. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Jaimie, I've just added you. I'll go oh, fuck me.
Hang on, what if maybe I'll try and hang up? I don't know.
All right.
How do I hang up? We're not on the phone. Let me try and do I close out of the live? Then you can bring someone else in.
Try that.
All right, let's try that.
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, hang on.
I'm going Lauren Valerie. I'll probably have 3 views in this in a second.
I'm still in it. Should I hang up? Do I close out? I don't want to.
I just worked it out. Sorry about that. So I've just tried to add somebody else. That was bloody hard work. Sorry about that. In fact, lovely to meet you there. Who's that? Just Johnny dying. Little bit. Who else we got? Hit me with some questions, guys. Maybe I'll just run solo for a bit. Wish Maths was still on. I wish they'd play the funny scenes. That's what I fucking wish. I'm going to go somebody else. Go on. Tash. Righto, we'll go live with somebody else again. See all. Holy shit. There's so many people here. Pentland Hall. I've added in the Sam O'Brien family. See if they answer. Where's your dog? She is up in bed. Bro, legit marry me. What did you think? What did you think of the Liam video? When you say the Liam video, do you mean the one that Jason did, or do you mean the video that Liam did off Snapchat? What's doing? How are you, Sparks? One of Courtney's friends wants to go live with you. Jesus Christ, I don't know about that. I'm not really. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, wow. Who's Courtney's friend? Can you go live with Blair Tawney? If the Pinhead wants to go live, you need to do more reality shows. Well, if they want to bloody hit me up, I'm all for it. How many inches is yours? 9, of course. 9 inches, I wish. The one Jason did. The one that Jason did. What did I think about that? I thought it was pretty average. I think anyone would think that Jason's video was average, but you know, it wasn't good. But Jason, as far as I know, he apologised for it. I'm sure if he had his time again, he wouldn't do that. And, you know, no excuses. It's a shit video. But, you know, like, fuck me, we've all made shit mistakes when we've been blind drunk. Me especially. I'm the king of them. My alter ego, Carlos, has done every shit thing under the sun. So, you know, it's a shit video. There's no excuses for it, but it's always how you handle things after, you know, whatever you've done in my eyes, because we've all, you know, 8 billion beers later, we've all done stupid things. So Did you get on the pingers with James? No, I didn't get on the pingers. All right, let's bring somebody else in. I should get on the fucking beers. That's what I should do. That's what I fucking should do. Right, I've requested one of my mates to come on here. He's an absolute idiot, so don't judge me for having idiot mates. Blair 20 is on.
He's the silverback son.
Oh, hey, there he is.
How are you, sir?
Don't say anything stupid, boys, because you're on.
No, we won't. We
People
won't.
video record this. How are you, idiots?
Did you have a good time on maths, son?
I did, mate.
Yep.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
Do you actually need those glasses, or are they a fashion statement?
Lachlan,
Yes, son.
do I need the glasses or what?
I think you do, son. You can't see 2 feet in front of you. Now, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to come home to a bomb site, am I?
Oh, I wouldn't have thought so. I wouldn't have thought so.
Tell us a story. Tell us something about maths that no one knows, son.
Something about maths that no one knows. Let me have a think about it. Tell us everything. Tell you something about maths that no one knows. Well, it's definitely not scripted, but they do definitely try and push certain scenarios. That's what I'll say. And you got to be fucking careful because you can put yourself in hot water.
You once asked someone if is Dustin Fletcher a good bloke. Is John a good bloke?
John who?
Off maths.
Oh, the expert. Good question, Lachlan. Really coming in with the good ones. John, well, we didn't have too much to do with the experts, but John seemed okay to me. He's definitely seemed okay to me. Give us the goss. Did they edit Bryce's nose to be bigger? I don't think they had to. I think it was big enough. What do you reckon, Pinhead? Do you reckon they edited his nose to be bigger?
What's that, sorry, mate?
Do you reckon they edited Bryce's nose to be bigger?
Carlos.
Hey, Nadia.
Absolutely. Have you told the public what your nickname is?
Well, they know, yeah. What is it?
It's Carlos.
Uncle Carlos.
Uncle Carlos.
Uncle Carlos.
What did you boys have for dinner?
Roast lamb.
Boy, who cooked that? Obviously not Pinhead.
Mrs. T.
Hey, how are you?
Delicious, son.
How did Beck's video get out? Good question. I don't know how it got out. Bonnie, give him a greyhound tip because you're a good punter.
Real good, son. Real good. Buy a block of land and put a house on it. There it is. Buy a block of land and put a house on it.
That's a good tip, son. What was that? Most maths is probably like Unreal on Stan. I don't know what Unreal is. Anna Sweet Cheeks is here. Jesse O'Neill. What else?
Put someone else on, Carlos. So we've had enough.
Yeah, I've had enough of you. So you give me. Is it giving me fackle?
Yeah, well, we could really.
Yes, son. Righto, guys. Sorry about that. That was me two good mates down in G-Town. How's the fucking track? Rightio. I'm going to add in Jaimie Gardner for this year. Would you do the show a second time if you could? Maybe. It'd have to be a lot on my terms. I've added Jaimie. Let's see if she answers. Unreal is the series shows has reality producers manipulate everything. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I'll say this much. Any reality show you go on, they're going to try and manipulate situations to create drama because that's what sells, drama. So you've just got to be smart enough to not let them manipulate you into doing the dumb thing you're about to do. It's as simple as that. So, they can try and make you do anything, but you don't have to do it. They don't hold a gun to your head. I mean, sometimes they can sort of try to, but, you don't have to do it. So, yeah. It's yeah. Should have applied for Big Bro. That looks fun. I would definitely apply for that. That looks a lot of fun. It's definitely changed. It looks incredible this year. Channel 7 bought it. It's literally the producer's job to produce good content. It is. And if you're, the cheating scandals, do they try and push them? I mean, I guess they do. I didn't get involved in one, but they would. But you don't have to go cheat on your partner. That's still up to the individual. SAS is sick. I would kill to go on SAS. That is my second favourite show. 100%. And the lineup this year is incredible. I'm selling SAS. What am I doing? But yeah, it actually is. This year would have been incredible to go. I mean, last year had a great cast as well. Friggin' everyone was just, it's impressive. The whole show is impressive. So, real reason you went on, followers, career, women. Real reason I went on was to definitely meet somebody, and everyone knows that you're going to come at it with a little profile. So there's more than one reason why you go on there. But I generally believe that 90% of us go on there for the right reasons. Low key, loving your place. Thanks, Amy. You're amazing. Cyclone Sorrel. She would be a character. I would love to. She would be someone you'd love to have a beer with. I fucking did try and add you, Jaimie. There we go. Do you still speak with Coco? No, definitely not.
Yo.
Hey, Jaimie.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Sorry, I'm losing myself. I'm good. I was just saying on my live, I just spilled wine all over my coffee table, so it's not a great night.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I just spilled a coffee all the way down my cupboard, so... Anyway, bit of spilling going on. What's going on?
I've been rewatching The Wedding tonight for some shits and gigs. So
wow.
Yeah, no, it's traumatizing.
A bit maths obsessed, are we?
No, I just thought I'd just have a little bit of rewatch every when.
I probably just want the first 6 episodes to just disappear for me.
You recovered.
I did recover, but it was just, it was not, it was interesting viewing, that's for sure. Where is Ranger? Why wasn't old mate? It's hard to read these. Where? You are my fave. Oh my God. Is that Gonzo? No, it's not Gonzo.
I love this wife.
Spill the tea, says. If you could be chosen for a contestant to be matched with on the mats, who would it have been? Who would you have liked to be matched with, Jaimie?
Oh, I don't know, because I didn't really get to meet many people. I've only really spoken to guys-wise. You, Russ.
Yeah. Righto, we don't need your life story. Who would it be? Go. Mine would probably be Alana or mine would be Alana.
Yeah, why Alana?
Or Kerry's cool. She's amazing.
Yeah, Kerry.
Alana or Kerry. I think all the boys loved Kerry.
She's so nice. Yeah, I really like her.
She's just a little surfy, chilled out, cool little chick. She's definitely sick. So who did you pick?
I don't know. I hate being put under pressure.
Jake?
Looks-wise, I probably would have said Jake.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. Personally, I love Russ. I get to do really well. Maybe Russ.
Wow.
Saucy.
Is there a bit of romance with you and Russ?
No, there's definitely not. Is there romance with Alana?
I actually want to fly to Adelaide, and I think I just have to go try one of these steaks that he claims he can cook better than anyone.
Yeah.
Like that. Well done.
Does he?
Yeah, like that's... Alana was quick to remind you of don't call her out.
I spoke to her and I'm like, Alana, I so shouldn't have called you out. She's like, don't worry, babe, it's fine.
Lana, it's a shame they didn't show Lana on fire at the reunion because she was bloody entertaining. She was good. Bryce is a dud. Poor Melissa, I believe too scared to be alone. Melissa is too scared to be alone. There's no doubt. You can answer some. You go for it.
Oh, I'm just trying to know. I think I'm way behind. I'm trying to catch up.
Oh, just do the little flick up.
Yeah, okay, get to the bottom. Skip.
Swipe up.
Yeah. So where's your favourite place to go out in Melbourne, Sam?
That's a good question. I'm pretty boring. I just like going to the regular places. Like I love the Espy, Osborne, and
There if you go.
yeah, it's always a great vibe. They've always got good tunes, got a lot of people in there, and you can get drinks there, which is good. And the Albion's good fun as well. I'm ready for a scene change because I've just been hitting them up, and you know when you just get over it?
For sure, especially in Melbourne, same places all the time.
Might head out to Brunswick with all the, whatever you call them, the hipsters.
Go north side.
Go north side with all the hipsters. I probably wouldn't be able to handle it. I'd be able to handle it for about an hour and I have to get out of there. Threesome with Russell. What's that, sorry?
Threesome with Russell?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Did Bryce actually have a secret girlfriend? Yes.
Oh, how many hours did the commitment ceremonies go for? Have you answered this one?
About 1 billion. 8 hours?
Yeah, so long. It was incredible. I'm so glad I didn't have too many. Well, yeah, 2.
Yeah, the commitment ceremonies, guys, you'd get there at nearly 3 or 4 during the day. Then you'd sit around for a bit, and then it would take off at about 6:37, depending, and then you'd be there till about 3 or 4 in the morning. So they were pretty
so tough,
pretty friggin' tough.
Yeah, I got second last on my first ceremony, so I think it was about 2:33 a.m. sitting on the couch. Shit.
What's the watch you're wearing? Just a G-Shock. Just a G-Shock that I probably need to update because I've been running it pretty hard. Who has 3 nipples? No idea. Maybe Russell. He could definitely have 3 nipples. Thoughts on John the expert? We didn't have much to do with the experts. We would literally see them, we'd walk into the room, they'd literally be sitting there professional on the couch, and then they would just do their thing and that's it. But yeah.
Did you get hammered by them?
Hey?
You got hammered by them.
I did on the first night I went on the couch, yeah, definitely. I got very much hammered, which was I actually got a pretty good edit on that, believe it or not. So
yeah.
I was up there for like an hour and did they... Yeah.
Yeah.
They really stuck it to me. It was pretty full on. It's pretty, I don't know if you were ever in it, but it's pretty daunting when you're up there and they're firing questions at you. They pick you apart, which is their job, but it's pretty full on. I mean, a lot of us went up there and just went to fucking water.
So I was just like trying to scramble and save us all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. I loved your hair, Sam. Thank you. Will you speak about Bell's... I didn't get that.
Oh, about Bell's palsy, I reckon that's what it is. I will eventually. There's someone that asked if we like the Hi Josh voiceovers. You know, the ones that I've been sending to the group. I think you've all been seeing them anyway.
Oh, is that the ones where people do the memes?
Yeah, no, the guy that does like the voiceover of of like clips from the show, and he.
I love them every year. I haven't been watching the ones you've been posting. Where do you find them?
I'll send it again. His name's Hi Josh. He's on Instagram, but he's so funny. Like I think I said, like I'm nervous as an apple pie or something ridiculous. But there's some.
Yeah, they're very, very funny. I actually love watching them every year.
Yeah.
Ben, do you feel remorse about hot dog comment? I actually, in that moment, if I must clear it up, when I did make that ridiculous boob comment, I had actually just followed it up with telling Coco, or even before it, how incredible her body is. So there's no remorse felt there. I actually definitely stated how great her body is. They just edited that out of it, which is part of the drama of the show. So, what are your drinking choices? I love... I'm a vodka drinker when I'm out, but I do love a red and love beer as well. You?
Bit of everything. I've been hitting the tonic mark a lot lately, otherwise like D&T.
Yeah, gin and tonics.
Yeah.
They're huge now, aren't they? They're one of my favourite. I love a gin and tonic. They're amazing. Nice big bit of cucumber though.
Yes, has to be Hendrix with the cucumber for sure. Probably will get called up, but whatever.
Sam, you go on So Dramatic podcast and spill some tea. Who knows? I need to spill golden shower. That's cooked. Has anyone else seen the article about the third nipple? What is this third nipple? Who's got a...
Do you have a third nipple?
Do I?
I don't know. Well, everyone keeps asking what's going on.
Not the last time I checked. Was it scripted? No, it wasn't scripted. I find it So Dramatic podcast. Everyone loves the So Dramatic podcast, don't they? It must be pretty big. It's actually growing massively, isn't it?
Someone asked why I went on the show. I think for the same reasons everyone got on the show. I got contacted. I think I said yes within 3 days, and I was married a week later. So, yeah, I was hoping they got it right. They didn't.
They're good at getting it right.
Aren't they? I mean, this season actually, the amount of couples that are still together at the end.
That was a really cool question. I've seen pics of your third nipple, Sam.
Show us your nips.
That's really cool. Hey, Sam. I might have to go. My third nipple. Wow. Did Patrick get edited really differently to his personality? No,
Oh my God,
I mean, I saw Patrick as a good fella on the show, so
he was really funny. Like
I think they cut out a lot of his pot stirring moments because they were meant to do a segment on that, remember? And I thought that would have really been really cool. They cut that, like a lot of the other good juicy shit that they cut.
Union, that was so funny.
Why did they cut that?
I don't know, but it was so good. Like everyone loved it.
I really didn't get why they cut that. That was such a good little segment for Patrick.
Yeah, for sure. Someone's asking if I've been on a date since the show. Yes, I've been on a date.
Did you wear that cardigan?
No. Why are you bagging my cardigan, Mr. Fashionista?
Google it. Sam has 3 nipples. Jesus.
Have to prove this right or wrong.
I'm too nervous to do it. I want to go check the mirror myself.
See if you've grown an extra one.
Maybe I've grown one. Sam, did you know Johnny was a paid actor on the show? Were you guys aware of it or only found out after? Guys, no one that goes on the show is an actor. Johnny was an actual actor, but on the show, I mean, you know, I don't think he was acting.
No.
I mean, him and Kerry are still together, so...
Yeah, I really couple. I think they're super cute.
There's always people that go on there and say that, you know, everyone's a paid actor, but, you know, like, there's no acting. Unless, you know.
Go grab my phone because I'm getting in trouble for cutting out. Hang on 2 seconds.
Jaimie, you are cutting out heaps. Jaimie, why don't Chris attend the reunion? Why did you do all the hotel rooms? Do you get paid? Yeah, you don't get paid a lot, though. You just get paid weekly. Wannabe actors. No one's acting.
All right, hopefully I'm better now. Am I better now?
Jaimie is frozen. Any of you dating? No. Any news from Gonzo? I don't know. He went on the radio the other day.
Apparently he went on this morning as well with Beck. We
on with Beck?
We tried to, I heard. I don't know.
Was that on Colin and Jackie O?
Yeah.
Really?
Something was going on. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've got to listen to it.
Holy shit. That would be good.
Yeah.
That would be good radio. Jaimie, what area are you from?
I live in the eastern suburbs in Sydney. That's as close as I'm giving you.
Jaimie's rich.
I mean, I rent, so no. But yeah, originally from Melbourne. I grew up in the southeast.
Who is the biggest party animal from the show? That would be hands down Jaimie. Jason and James. Yeah. Hands
Do you
down.
reckon Jason? I saw James at Bond on the weekend or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh God,
Yeah.
I've not missed that place.
Jason wins that award, but I mean, who doesn't love to party? Him and Beck apologised to each other.
No.
Beck and Gonzo spoke on.
They didn't.
Hang on.
Jaimie was in Melbourne.
Did you grow up near Roval? Did you grow up near Roval, Jaimie? Hang on. Let's read these.
Nah.
Kyle and Jackie O. Beck. Hang on, I'm going to read that one. Yes, Kyle and Jackie O and Beck said she actually thought Bryce was an okay guy.
Apparently, I'm the worst girl in maths history. Lol. No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Can you imagine being like, did you wash your hands as a joke and you become the worst person in Australia? Such a joke.
What was the audition process like? Long and annoying. Very long.
Did you audition? Did you apply? Because everyone keeps asking me because I didn't.
Yeah, I applied. I definitely applied. Yeah. I had literally 300 followers. I didn't exist in this world. Well, of social media, I definitely didn't. Are you and Coco mates, Sam? No, we're not mates. Gonzo frothed Beck. He did in the gym that day, that's for sure. You're the best, Jaimie. Do you like...
Advice to go on maths, don't do it.
Do you like... Belinda's outfits? Yeah, they're bloody... They're funny as.
My
they're
friend
very
was saying,
Belinda.
like, waiting for her to come out with like a fashion label or something, for sure.
What's that?
She should come out with her own label or something. You should help her.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Actually, Google Sam's third nibble. This is incredible. It's getting traction. Hey, Sam, you're really funny. Thanks. Thank you. Do you regret it? No, I don't regret it. I regret some of my own moments, but it's really...
What happened to the wedding rings?
Well,
Did you keep your ring?
I actually still have it. I'd be willing to sell it.
I've still got mine, but it only fits on my wedding ring, like my wedding finger. So
have you got it on?
No, God no.
Oh.
But like it only fits on one finger. My phone's gonna die, so if I drop out, soz.
Spill more tea on Beck's sitch. It's not really our story to tell, but I think that's Beck's story to tell. That one. It's a bit.
Yeah.
Look, it was really. I'll say this much: when it came on the TV, when we're all sitting there, we were all half asleep because they were sort of the second last couple to go on. And then when it came up, we're all like, "Whoa, holy shit!" So, it was.
I know.
on.
What a way to end. Banger.
It was full on. There was twists and turns everywhere. And what did you think of the reunion compared to what you?
Because I kind of came in, right, and I didn't know any of the stories. Like I kind of knew it, just a little bit when I was there, and who I kept in touch with. And then reunion, I was just like, holy shit! Like, I was basically a viewer at reunion, watching all the drama. It was insane.
When I left there, I thought it was going to be like incredible, but what they showed, I thought was a little bit of a letdown. I thought it was a little bit watered down, but still incredible. But I thought it was a little bit of a letdown, personally.
Yeah, no, I agree. There was a lot that didn't get shown that would have been juicy for sure.
Patty and Belinda still together? Yes, they definitely are. Where did Chris disappear to? A big dog. Hey mate, how are ya?
So many
Is it true Coco left halfway through the reunion? Yeah, it is true. A lot of the faces that apparently Coco and I were pulling towards the end, they were done earlier on.
Yeah.
How old are you? I'm 33.
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 33. I'm an old man.
No, you're not. I'm 35.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're old as fuck.
Thanks, Sam.
No, you're still young.
It.
30s are the best age, I reckon.
Yeah, I think I saw. Oh God, I'm losing everything because I'm trying to hold you there with the charger in. What? I saw a meme basically saying like 30s are better because it's when you actually have money, like compared to your 20s. So you can still have as much fun.
You should have your brain or your head sorted out as well. So hopefully, I've enjoyed my 30s far more better than my 20s.
Yeah, I agree.
John Mason.
And you've got so many more years to go. Jealous.
What's Liam like?
I love Liam. I talk to him all the time, so I can't wait till he's back online and we can do a little live together. But yeah, I think he's great.
I'm 45. Fuck my life. Would you pursue Alana? No, we're just friends. Cameron, are you Gonzo long? I didn't get that. Do you talk to everyone still? Definitely. Do you have a secret?
Jaimie, how'd you get on the show if I didn't apply? They found me on Instagram.
Yeah, so they'll recruit when they recruit.
I don't know how. It's like I didn't do anything. I reckon they went, we need a typecast, and they found me.
Yeah. Well, that's what they do. They'll recruit you off Instagram. They send them out into public.
Yeah.
They have the people they'd have people that they look for that fit the mold of what goes on the show. Do you know what I mean? Like if you looked back through the show, there would be Jaimie. Maybe they'd have. There's a lot of the same character people. Like I'm not making much sense right now. Let's be honest.
Character profiling.
Yes,
sure.
That's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of the same sort of characters through the show. We just didn't.
I don't know who would be like my prior character. Like who's the same as me in other seasons? I don't know.
Maybe
I shouldn't ask that.
Maybe you're meant to be the KC.
There's a new bitch.
KC.
What is the KC? I'm just thinking K-San, and that's the wrong thing.
KC, she was on last year.
Oh yeah. No, they actually did say that to me at one point.
She was a bit of a spunk. Just you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
My cousin got approached to go on The Bachelorette. Wow, wait. The Bachelorette is full on, or The Bachelor. They actually have to go get locked up in a mansion for 4 months and no phone.
Yeah, no phones. I know.
No phone. So there's no way I'd be able to do that. You actually, at maths, you actually get to keep your phone and you can go do shit in Sydney. You're in the city. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, but do you know, like, I reckon they'll make, like, really good friendships out of it. Whereas, I mean, I guess we do too, but it's completely different because it's more about you and your partner than kind of hanging out. So a guy that I know from Melbourne went on Batch and he got made the Bachelorette. He got made the villain. So absolutely destroyed his life.
You guys aren't spilling much tea. Well, what do you want to know? Sam, you seem so nice. Thank you. I try to be.
Aww. What's one word you'd use to describe Gonzo, Sam?
Hopeless. You?
I only met him once or twice.
She's sitting on the fence.
Disturbing.
Come on. Give us something.
Disturbing.
There you go.
Yeah. Tell us some of the juicy stuff we didn't get to see.
Yeah, well, what is some juicy stuff?
Oh, what about the dinner party?
The dinner party?
Yeah.
What did you see at the dinner party that they didn't show?
Something juicy. Nah, let's leave it. Move on.
I might have stood up to fight someone at the end of the night.
I was just like, ooh. It was interesting.
It was. They should. Yeah. Do you reckon they should have showed that?
Yeah, for sure. Like that
would have been nice, and that's what I'm. Yeah, I reckon they should have showed it as well. It's not like we actually punched on.
Yeah, it would have been good viewing, but I guess they can't show that they.
I reckon they would have. If that had been 2 years ago, like season 6, I reckon they would have showed it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Sorrel had Martha by the throat.
What?
In season 6, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and I stand up to fight numbnuts, and they don't show it. So you know what I mean? It's just like that was some of the best parts of season 6.
You know, I think they had such an issue this year with male behaviour that they just didn't want to show it. Like, you know, they're in damage control, right?
I think political correctness has taken over, and you know, it's just become such a powerful thing that was all the petitions against Bryce and Melissa, and
yeah, for sure.
They just tried to tone it down, but in doing that, I reckon they made it a little bit boring. But that's my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, they could, like, as long as we didn't go to blows, like, I think it would have been good entertainment. Is Booker as hot as she seems? She was the hottest on the show. Booker is very pretty. She's incredibly photogenic, isn't she?
She's like, beautiful.
Yeah, she's very pretty in real life as well.
Yeah.
Was the video about Liam addressed and not Ed? It was. It's a The video. Yeah, it's a tricky one for us to talk about, but it's It was brought up. I'll say this much because he'll say it anyway. It was brought up at the dinner table, but it's just such a tricky topic to talk about, and how the show would have handled that. Like, it would have been too heavy, wouldn't it? Like,
yeah. Well, they don't usually show things that aren't part of the show. So unless they were willing to air the video on national TV, which they would never do, they can't then have us talking about it because you can't take viewers on a journey that they. Yeah,
I think it would have been. I think it would have been a bit much if they had have aired that. Like, I'm glad that they didn't. There's enough about it out in the media. Why are you guys not allowed to talk about the video confidentiality agreement? We do sign confidentiality agreements, and it's just a very sticky, tricky topic. Like, it's a fucking shit one.
Yeah.
Sam, what is your favourite food? Italian food.
Oh,
but all food. I love all food. What's your favourite?
Japanese, but I ate pizza tonight, so I love Italian as well, for sure. Yeah, everything.
Are James and Joe still friends? Not really. I don't believe they are.
Why is everyone saying I should have been matched with James? Like, I don't get it.
What's that?
Everyone keeps it, like, NASA or whoever made that stupid rematching of couples put me with James, and someone was just like, Jaimie, you should be matched with James.
Did he rematch us? Who did I get matched with?
James at reunion said to me at one point, I was like, oh, the salad's really nice. He looks over at me, he's like, yeah, so are you, babe. Or like he said something like that, and I was like, James.
James did?
Yeah, and I was like, is that meant to be like a pickup line?
That's hilarious. That's awesome. Who did NASA match me with?
Oh, I don't know. We should find out. Someone go and check the picture and let us know who Sam got matched with.
Was that on his page, was it?
Yeah, it's been shared by a few of them, but it's pretty funny. I was like,
Sam and Sam, maybe? Sam's a great chick.
I reckon they probably put Sam with Chris. Everyone's been calling for that, but, I think that Sam deserves better.
Sam, you cracked me up on the show. Thanks, Human Complex Beginnings. Thank you. Booker.
Alana, you got Alana.
I got Alana. Hey, look out. NASA's head is getting bigger from this. How could NASA's head get any bigger than what it already was? He is a fucking rare character, that guy.
He's all over socials too. He's such a got such a big voice, right?
He's an absolute banana, but he's entertaining. Like, he's a fucking unit, that's for sure.
No.
Beck was matched with Beck. Have you seen Cam around? No, I haven't seen him around. He's living up in Brisbane at the minute.
Yeah.
How did they go with the video of Beck? Chris, is everyone still close to Beck? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Sam is matching with Gordon. Sorry, I couldn't read. Have you,
Chelsea, what was wrong with Chris? Read the news.
Like a slippery snake. Cam is a slippery fucking snake.
Someone please tell Kelsey what was wrong with Chris.
You weren't in NASA's photo, Sam. Oh, fuck you.
Oh, what?
Wasn't good enough to make the cut.
Surely there's enough couples to match, like, everybody. Maybe it didn't fit on the grid.
Maybe I didn't get on there. Wasn't good enough.
No.
Who would you match? Have you watched the previous years?
I definitely didn't watch last year because I didn't know about the toilet toothbrush thing.
That was pretty out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched every year. I started watching Maths season 5.
Is that I watched Cam and Jules and like the really early ones, maybe the first 1 or 2 years.
Yeah. So I started watching season 5 and then watched I think I watched all of season 5. It was actually pretty good.
Who and then I watched that?
Oh, you had like Dean, I think.
Oh, Dean Wells. He's in Sydney.
Dean Wells. You had what was his partner's name? Not Natasha. Tracy. You had Davina.
That's right. Yeah.
You had some other really colourful characters on there. I can't remember. Yeah.
Oh, I love this. Nothing wrong with Chris. She's just shallow and bullied him over his appearance and speech. Mm-mm.
They should do an episode of all the clips that you didn't get. Mate, if they did a clip of all the good arguments that. How many one-liners did they run?
Yeah, no. Booker was writing a song today with Alana, and she was writing what were all the good one-liners from this season. So make sure that you message her and get them in. Hey, Rusty, is it true some guy named Dan Andrews is on the show? Yes.
I actually named Rusty Dan Andrews on the Bucks night.
Did you?
Yeah, and they didn't play one bit of it. He walked in and I was like, Dan Andrews. I was like, let us out of lockdown, you fuck.
So good.
Everyone was calling him Dan Andrews all night. They didn't play one bit of it.
Oh, someone asked me if I was really picky when I first saw Chris. Nah. That's all I'm going to say. Was Coco full on with her one-liners off camera?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, that was still fine. Who's older, you or Beth? Is that me? Well, Beth
just turned 40, didn't she? She had a birthday after reunion.
Yeah, she did just turn 40.
Mm.
Yeah, Beth.
Have I always been stuck up? Thanks, Barbs. Don't think I am, but appreciate the feedback.
What was it like waking up to Coco? Interesting. Why wasn't Chris at the reunion?
Melissa crying on the balcony.
Huh?
Melissa crying on the balcony.
So that was another thing they didn't play at the boys' night. So I went around the table and asked all the boys, I go, has anyone seen Melissa cry out at the balcony? And about 3 hands went up.
Mm.
So I don't know why they skipped that sort of storyline stuff, but anyway.
Because I was trying to make you look like a jerk and not tell the truth.
Who knows? But that happened. That definitely happened.
Lizzie, did you wash your hands? Yep. Have you been on any dates, Sam, from Nikki?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, how's it been going? Actually, yeah, weren't you snapped on a date or something? Was that real?
I don't believe so. I don't know. I've just been meeting girls out. Maybe a couple off Instagram as well.
Oh, what? You're actually meeting up with Graham girls?
I have met up with somebody off Instagram.
Oh my gosh, how scary.
No, she was pretty legit. Would you recommend people to go on maths? Yeah, definitely. I definitely recommend, but just be very careful.
Yeah, your advice is very, I would say no, but I'm pretty firm on what I experienced, which is I think a little bit different.
Dark-haired chick
Sam,
with a
you're
dog
my
in Melbourne.
Cute.
Did Melissa's personality change as time went on? Nah, Melissa was Melissa. She was the same through the whole show. Sam, who do you think would have been your better match on the show? Alana or Sam? I'll say that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I feel they edited you a lot, Jaimie.
I mean, yeah, I feel like they did too, but, who knows? What do you think, Sam? I mean, it's so, I was on for 3 episodes. You didn't really get to see much of me at all.
Sam, what are your thoughts on Chris? I didn't get to meet him, but there's not much I can really say. Sam is so mature and stunning. Thank you.
No, Amy's saying we're neighbours. We might be. Do Alana and Jason still talk? I don't know. I haven't asked her.
Are you blocked from using your Insta account, and when do you get it back? You get it a week after you've come off the show. So previous years have had their handle through the whole show. But this
Yeah.
year, because shit gets a bit crazy, they've taken it off them for... They've done it for, like, you know, to protect us, I guess, because shit can get pretty wild.
I think, yeah. I mean, interesting whether it was to protect us or if it was just to, I think, limit. I think everyone usually goes rogue and starts promoting stuff and doing all of that that's outside of what they should
Yeah,
do.
there'd be a lot of reasons why they did it, wouldn't there? There wouldn't just be one, but yeah.
No, I mean, I definitely got given back my account with all the trolls still on it, so
Yeah,
it wasn't to
right.
protect me.
Was the food at the dinner parties good? Yeah, I enjoyed it. Needed a bit of salt, but I actually thought it was right. Patrick reckons it was shit.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was like, what? I thought it was fine.
Don't know what he's cooking. What do you mean by storyline? Is it scripted? No, it's not scripted, but they do try and set situations up.
Go rogue. I hope they're paying for your aftercare.
Go rogue.
Sam, I'll marry you, please. Lulu wants you. There you go.
Listen to So Dramatic podcast for behind the real scenes.
I missed that too. It went too fast. Beck on
Damn.
Carl and Jackie O said she hasn't got an Instagram back. No, she hasn't got it back yet, but she will.
No, they all get it back this Friday. So if everyone's sort of hanging for the last group of people, they get it back on Friday. Do you think Bryce will get a free nose job now being on maths? I think he will. They'd have to do two, but I think he will. They'd have to have a couple of cracks at it, but I reckon he will.
This is so mean, but funny.
Who got approached? Go. Was Coco and Cam set up? No, definitely not set up. But they didn't have to do that.
Yeah, of course. I know. You don't, that's the same thing, right? You have a choice all the time whether you participate in something. Like, if someone had asked me to do that, like when I came to Reunion, the entire time they were like, there's some single husbands in there. Are you going to pick any of them up? And I was like, no. But, like, they clearly brought me back just to try and see if I'd hook up with anyone or cause a shit stir.
Well, that's what's happened in the past. Like, the people that have come in late, they've because everyone's sort of on the rocks, it's a really good spanner into the works. Like, it's smart.
Yeah.
Bryce
no,
and
they chose the wrong chick.
Bryce and Liz are doing a reality show. I wouldn't have, I saw that today. I wouldn't have thought so.
No. Alcohol limit at the dinner party. They cut people off if they get too drunk. They don't like drunk people on TV.
No,
when slurring.
They want you being brazen and pissed, but they don't want you slurring because then they can't hear you.
Yeah.
Did you wash your hands today, Jaimie, with soap?
Plenty of times, actually. Yeah.
We hope you did.
Thanks for asking. Was there a girlfriend in just
Did you smell your hands after them?
Honestly, like that was the moment for me where I was like, liar, because I swear if anyone could let me smell them, I'd be like, fucking here, bitch, and shove them in their face. But anyway, there'll be more to come on that story.
Who's eventually the best dancer on the show? Who's the best dancer on the show? Probably Patrick is a good dancer.
Yeah. What about Jake when he's drunk?
If you could do another reality TV show, what would it be? Mine would be SAS or maybe Big Brother. Or The Block would be amazing.
Yeah, it would be good. It would be good. Survivor? That would be good, but I wouldn't want to eat anything particularly gross.
Far out. Survivor would be hectic.
Yeah, one of my girlfriends was on Survivor, so could
Celebrity.
High school.
Not that I think I'm anything close to being a celebrity, but celebrity get me out of here would be fun.
Well, do it. Oh my god,
you've gotta
be so funny.
You've got to be asked, but yeah. What channel is that on? Is that on Channel 10?
I'm not sure, but I've got a friend in Sydney that's got a friend that works on that show, so I will.
Hey.
I'll put your name out there.
I'm good to go.
You'd be hilarious. That would be so good.
Bachelor, please, Sam. I don't think anyone would broadcast.
Sure. It would be entertaining for sure. Revs tonight, Sam.
I was at 161 the other weekend.
Oh my god, how is it? Still the same floor?
Still the same dance floor. It's pretty fun in there, let's be honest. What's your thoughts on Beck? Beck is definitely my friend, but she has definitely, you know, made a bit of a massive error. So hopefully she'll recover from that, which I'm sure she will.
Okay, yeah.
Did Bryce lose his job? Yes, he did.
Yeah.
As far as I know, yeah, he did.
Yeah. That's what I heard as well.
Yeah. Thanks.
Was it?
Thanks, Rusty Durance. What is worse, a high school reunion or mass reunion? Probably a high school reunion, because no one really... People literally go to high school reunions to brag about how good they're going. True?
Well, isn't that what happened a little bit of math?
I don't think anyone was bragging. It was just bloody shots fired all night.
It was insane. Like, it literally, you get in, I'm like, oh, I'm going to have a nice meal. And then it's just like, on.
Yeah, it was on. Is Jason a stoner? Not that I know of. Could you say no if you didn't want something to air on air? Not at all. They we don't know anything that goes. The people on the show see everything the first time. Everyone else sees everything. We don't know what they're playing, so it's pretty full on.
You know, like some of my stuff that got aired was like when cameras were off. So I'm like, cameras are never off.
No, they're never off. Yeah. Coco is so cringe. I agree. Why not? I fucking agree. How long did the dinner parties go for? The one, I was only at, I think, 2 or 3, so they only went for probably 4 hours.
Yeah, they were much better than I thought, to be honest.
We sort of always got in there and the drama blew up, so I don't think... Some of them can go for longer, though. Look, the dinner parties and the reunions will go as long as it goes until they get some drama, so... Sam, are you mates with Sam? Yeah, I'm very good friends with Sam.
All right, I've got one more juicy question left in me and then I'm going to have to go. His husband loves me. Please say hi to Brian Tope. Hi, Brian. That's a bit awkward.
What do you guys think about Martha and Michael? I don't know, they're together and...
Yeah, they're friends with a friend of mine, actually. They went for dinner the other night, so I think I missed them last time I was down at Bondi. But they seem nice, from what I've heard.
Michael seems nice. I don't know about Martha.
Why?
Give me a spell. Sam, you were my favourite. What happened to Beck? Is she with her brother? No, she's not with her brother. Definitely not. Sam, please say hi to my cousin Jess. Hey, Jess, you going?
Yeah, I'm going to say good night. But it's been nice chatting to you.
All right. See you, Jaimie.
Be good. Bye.
Bye. Rightio, there goes Jaimie. I have a few more questions left in me, guys. Go on Survivor with Bryce. Who would win in a fight, you versus Cam? We'd probably both back ourselves in, but I'd like to think I would. Would Bryce's girlfriend name? Yeah. Have you been in love? Yeah, I have been. I've been in love a couple of times properly, maybe even 3. But definitely once when I was like early 20s, and then I had a recent girlfriend that I broke up with about 3 years ago. Well, that's not really recent, is it? It's been a while since I've been in one. I'm happy with that. Is Patrick actually a PT? Yeah, he is a PT. Patrick used to be a power lifter, and then through, I believe through COVID, he stopped like everyone did. We couldn't go to the gyms. What car do you drive? A wagon, a BMW wagon. What is your fashion label actually called? It's called Grassmount. You can find it on my Instagram page now. I've actually put it up there, which I should have had up the whole show, but I'm a banana. Who did you almost come to fists with? I almost came fisticuffs with Cam at the reunion, but they broke it up. Sam, I could see you in Home and Away. You're one incredible legend. Thank you so much. Thanks for the lovely comment. Why is it called Grassmount? Well, I wanted to keep it like an Australian name, and Grassmount is an old saying that comes from Melbourne, and grass means cool, and I thought I'd bring an old retro world back to, bring it back to life and make it cool, and I'm having a good crack at it. I think it's a fun name. It's a really fun name. And a lot of people can relate to it as well. Everyone's had a pissed uncle calling them saying grouse when they were a young kid. Are you a crane driver or a rigger? I am a dogman rigger / rigger. Same. What state are you in now? I'm in Victoria. How did you know it? Is Coco full on off the camera? I'm not even... Coco can definitely be alright, but she puts on the facade when the cameras are around. Have an NRL team. I grew up going for the Broncos, but since the Storm entered the league, I definitely became probably a little bit more of a Storm supporter. The show got pretty boring when you left. Why no hate towards Coco? Definitely don't hate her. I just don't rate her. Do you come from Sydney? I go to Sydney a little bit. Coco is a lot. I agree. Add me if you want. I don't know who just messaged me. So whoever just messaged me, I don't have your number saved. Sorry. What AFL team do you go for? I go for the Dons, the Mighty Bombers, and I reckon we'll win this week. I hope we do. It'd be a good win. What situations did the producers make you get into? I heard Beck's interview on radio and she said producers make the drama. Rusty, we'll jump in there. Rusty nuts, we'll get Rusty in here. What a fucking idiot. Where's his... There he is. We're getting Rusty on, guys. Did you go to uni and study fashion? What's your backstory? Hey, buddy.
Big dog, what's going on?
How are you, pal?
Good, mate, you?
What's going on? I'm going to get a beer.
You go get a beer? Right, I've got a Jack's going, so life is good.
Where's me beers? I don't think I've got one.
You got one?
I've got a Northern, Great Northern.
Oh, Great Northern. Jesus, here we go. Make sure everyone's getting on the beers.
So what's been happening, mate?
Oh, not much, mate, not much. Just, cheers, big fella, cheers.
You been stuck in that dirt bike lately?
I've got a new one. I've got another one now. So I've got one that this one's got an electric start, so I'm not very good on it. Bought it the other week, rode it last week. I'm going to race state titles this weekend on it and probably crash a lot. So it should be fun.
What did you buy?
Bought a Husky 350. So, mate, it's like the bee's knees. Like this thing would put a horn on a jellyfish. That's how good it is, eh?
That's a powerful bike, Rusty.
It is. I got rid of the 450 and my 250, so I've gone in between, but this has got a whole lot of bells and whistles and a lot of electronic stuff that just, makes it a bit quicker. So, I don't know. We'll see how we go, mate. Probably lie down next to it a few times, that's for sure.
I jumped on my 125 the other day.
Yeah.
Remember that KTM that I showed you?
I do.
I jumped on that and it's probably been sitting there for 6, 7, 8 months, literally. I jumped on it and, when you get on it and you hit power band, you just get this rush. Oh. I'm heading down the street and all of a sudden, no brakes.
Oh, no.
I was nearly in the fence, but luckily enough, it had enough brake there to stop. So, it was full on, but, I've actually got it up for sale at the minute, but it'll be a hard thing to sell.
I just sold 2 of mine, mate. Bikes are going for good money at the moment. So
yeah. Mate, it's an absolute champion bike. As you said, it's got all the fruit on it. So they want you to say, "Oh, that's naughty."
that's naughty.
No, you said it like this. Oh, that's naughty.
Oh, yeah, I think it was more oh no, that's naughty.
Was that at the Beck video?
That was at one of the videos that was shown that night, correct. It was. I'll put it this way. It wasn't at any of my videos, that's for sure.
Yeah. No. Well, we didn't get up on the couch. We weren't cool enough.
No, that's a negative. That's a negative. I did actually get something today that someone got for me. Now, do you want to see this little present?
Yeah, what is it?
Now, I don't know if you've watched the show, but apparently, that's fucking written backwards. Hang on. Staring comp winner is what it says.
Who sent you that?
Oh, just one of my mates, mate. They said, well, there you go to a pickup, go here, go grab this thing. And, yeah, it was a trophy shop. I walked in there and, yeah, I got that given to me. So
that's pretty good. I rate that. That's good. When was the last time you had a steak, Rusty?
Last steak that I posted on the internet would have been Sunday, but probably 2 nights ago, I reckon.
What'd you have, mate? Was it medium rare or was it well done?
Nah, it would have been medium well, so probably had a marble score of about 7. Cooked it in the smoker. It was rather thick, so about 1.5 inches, 1 3/4 thick. Had a good marbling score. So you don't have to overcook them because the smoke will impregnate. As long as that fat renders down, change your world. Change your world.
So when I come to Adelaide, can you cook me one medium rare?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah?
100%. Mate, I can cook you one well done. You can cut with the handle of a spoon.
Do you know that you said that to Bryce when I was gearing up? Do you remember the moment when I had the argument?
You interrupted my steak talk.
You're sitting there crapping on. I'm eyeballing him. You're going, and he knew that it was coming. And you're like, I can cook you a well-done steak that you can cut with the handle of a spoon. And I'm like, what the fuck is Rusty on about? Is he can cut a well-done steak with a handle of a spoon?
Easy, mate. Easy, mate. I can cook pork where you use a potato masher to cut it up. So, but the thing is, right, now, Sam, you can answer this question. How hard is it to get a beverage on the show?
Pretty hard at times.
It is. Now, I don't want to bring up the past. I don't want to bring up the history, but because it was on TV, I can bring it up.
Yeah.
There was an incident where a beverage got placed across the table.
Right.
Whose drink was thrown?
Was that yours?
He didn't throw his. He threw mine.
Yeah, right.
I know. Not happy.
What are you doing drinking water anyway?
Because we ran out of beer and wine. There was no more alcohol.
You had to get in early on that wine, didn't you?
You did. But see, I actually got asked this the other day. What wine was it? Because I'm not a big wine drinker, so I couldn't. Like, I use wine for marinating meat.
Yeah,
so.
I know about as much as wine as you do about fucking most things. So, about as much as you know about kiwi fruit, mate. So,
mate, I don't eat that exotic stuff. Trust me.
I reckon it was not a Pinot, maybe like a bit of a Shiraz. What's the other type of reds?
Grape juice? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, we're not sounding real smart right now, are we? I think it was a Shiraz.
No.
It was a bloody Shiraz, mate.
It was a Shiraz. It was good Shiraz. It had good legs, you know, when you got it, you swirled it, gave it the sniff. Had like the legs were long, so the legs were hanging on that glass. The tannins. Oh, them tannins.
Let's answer some questions, big dog. It might have been a Merlot, like a really nice Merlot. Does anyone have any questions for Rusty Nuts? Grape juice. Merlot Shiraz. My new fave word. Flog. Cab Merlot. Cab Sav. Lambrusco. I love Lambrusco. Anyway, going to say that Chris did that we didn't see. Me and Rusty didn't meet Chris. He didn't have. I'll say this much. I'll make this statement. He didn't have a real great rap from the cast members that met him.
No.
That's all I can say. That's about as negative as I can get with him because I never met him. So.
Yeah.
You heard the same thing?
Pretty well. Like same thing. Like never met the guy. Saying that sort of similar industries. Like apparently he's FIFO, but to me he's exploration stuff. So yeah, once again different animal to what I've ever touched. So, yeah.
My two faves, Russell and Sam. Oh, you're too nice. Do you think you and Beth were well matched, Rusty? Good question.
Oh, I tell you what, from the outside looking in, I can, negative. Look, so like me and Beth, we go along, mate. Like we're smart enough, old enough, wise enough. You know, been there, done that. All the bullshit that goes along with it. You know, we weren't there to fight. We weren't there. Like we worked out where we had issues and where we were different. And look, we just got past it. When I say got past it, it wasn't like we're going to build a relationship on this. It was more, we're not here for the fights. We're not here to make each other look stupid. It is what it is. I can see the three things the experts use,
Yeah.
but to be honest, mate, I've got the same three things in common with like half the population on the planet. But, mate, don't get me wrong, absolute top chick though, but just not for me.
Oh, everyone knows that. And you guys handled yourselves pretty well. I'm going to ask you a question. Are you a good root, Rusty?
Yeah, well, look, I'd like to say I've satisfied myself every time, so yeah. I've always gone to sleep afterwards. I've never been left hanging, so, I'm good.
What about this, Rusty? Are you a selfish in the sack, or do you like to get the girl off as well?
Oh, mate, so there's a thing when you cook ribs on a slow cooker, right? And it's called the 3-2-1 method. So she needs to go 3 times to every 2 of mine. And then at the end, we're going to be one together.
It sounds like there's some science in that. I like it. I don't know what you're talking about, but it sounds fantastic.
She gets to go 3 times, I go twice, and then we lay down for once.
Right. Okay. That's fair. It's a good analogy.
Yeah. So, like, mate, everything, low and slow like a brisket. It's numerous meat terms we can use here.
Yeah, and you're full of them, and I like it. We all love an Aussie with good Aussie slang, and you're definitely up there with the best of them. I reckon a conversation with you and the honey badger would be very interesting.
The difference is, though, I haven't got the body to take my gear off to stand there in my jocks and get blown over by a leaf blower.
Well, how good's his rig? It's a joke, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, like, that's going to be Photoshop, surely to cross. Like, if I stood there like that, the TV'd be cracked and the people would go and get ET off the screen. I've got little arms with a fat gut.
I wouldn't stand next to him.
Nah, not in the same TV, that's for sure.
No, I wouldn't stand next to the honey badger, not a chance in hell. Sam, what nationality are you? I'm half Italian, half Australian. So mum's Aussie and dad's full Italian. What are you, Rusty?
Mate, originally from a dad, then my mum, now I'm here. So, yeah, full Aussie.
Yeah.
You didn't get
Rusty,
it, that's all good.
I missed it. Sorry, buddy. I missed it.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Sam, we want to hear your reply to the same question. Sorry, guys, I've missed that. You have to ask me again. Sam, would you go on The Bachelor? I don't know. It's pretty intense. It'd be pretty intense, wouldn't it, Rusty? The Bachelor, like you got 20 or whatever girls fighting for you. Like it would be full on.
It would be, but then imagine what they'd tell you just to keep hanging around. You know, like this is they're saying that though. Like what they need to do is bring someone in from left field, like someone that's like stupidly Stephen Hawking smart or Rusty dumb. Do you know what I mean? So that way the ones in the middle can't play.
If you can meet in the middle, though, you'd have a great guy.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. It'd be freaking full. I don't know if they'd find 20 girls to go after me. And you, Sam, go on Love Island. Does Love Island still exist?
Oh, I wouldn't have a clue. I wouldn't have a clue.
Does Love Island still exist? Wait for someone to answer. You would be good heartbreaker. Would you both want to be a farmer once a wife? Absolutely not.
Yeah, no, I'm not a farmer.
Nah, it'd be boring.
Played on stations before, and yeah, no.
I think you should go on Love Island. Is it still on? What do you think of Georgia? She's absolutely lovely.
Yeah, top chick, absolute top chick.
Yeah. Where's your pajamas, Rusty?
I'll have to go get some. Oh, someone's bought up what I bought today. You want to see what I bought today?
Yeah, go get it. I'll answer some
it's right
questions. What do you
Are
got?
you ready?
Yeah.
A money gun.
So you can put real money in it. Oh my fucking god. Oh wow. What have you actually got in that though?
That was a lot of money just left. Nah, these are the fake money that comes with it.
That's pretty fun. You could fill that with hundreds, Rusty, a little money. Little fucking rich bastard. Just saying, you guys
it was
are
$14
awesome.
from JB Hi-Fi.
I'm buying one tomorrow. I'm not even kidding you. Rusty, you cooker. Sensational. Rusty, did you like Bryce?
Look, I never had much to do with Bryce, and that's being brutally honest. I've seen the issues like you guys had. Mate, at the end of the day, I'm Switzerland. Like I was neutral. You know what I mean? So I didn't have any issues with him. But saying that, I didn't really talk to him much either.
Don't sit on the fence here, Rusty.
No, fancy it, mate. Fancy Switzerland. You can't blame Switzerland. I didn't have issues, but saying that, I didn't really do much with him either. So,
no.
But saying that though, what these people probably don't realise is, I played by the rules for the whole game, like for the whole lot. You know, like hey, you can't do this, you can't do that. Except for one night, I'd done something I probably shouldn't have, which was I went out. But
what did you do?
Went to the pub. Had a few drinks. That was really about it.
Did you shout a bar?
A couple of times. Had a few drinks. Life was good.
Do you know, I really regret being such a stiffy, like at the apartments.
Yeah.
Like we're pretty well behaved, weren't we?
Oh, mate, from what I'm hearing, you know, like other people, other groups, other years, you know, they've gone out, done this, done that, done all the cool
regularly.
Stuff. Yeah, like
we
me, like
losers.
I
thought if I played the game better, I'd get better at it. But you know, not the case.
No. Well, mate, it could be worse. So here's something I worked out today.
Not too bad in the long run, but yeah.
Righto. So do you want the hardest 3 questions in history you can ever get asked?
Right, okay. Absolutely.
Righto. The very first one. Who built the pyramids?
Who cares? Next.
Who built Stonehenge?
No idea. Move.
Who
Next.
put the gazebo at my wedding up?
Good question. I reckon John and Alessandra did.
Oh, look, someone did, but I had a whole lot of just standing there going.
That was probably one of the best segments of the show.
Yeah.
Who built this gazebo?
Yeah.
Can't believe that was one shit thing, wasn't it? That like our weddings, we didn't get to have any friends and family there. That was pretty crap, wasn't it?
It was, but I mean, you know, like, are we allowed to say COVID now? Like, we weren't allowed to on the show, so. Like, you know, at the time there was a lot of, you know, restrictions in place because, like, you quarantined coming up to Sydney before.
What's that, mate?
You quarantined coming up, didn't you?
14 days in a hotel room. It was fucked up.
Yeah. See, whereas, like me, mate, I come in from Adelaide, so I just flew in, did my thing, life was good.
I'm eating almonds. They're absolutely horrific.
Yeah, all right. Pretty cool.
Someone was just asking me, Rusty, do you think Sam should date Alana?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? What's the worst thing that's going to happen? You get married on national TV.
Me and Alana are just friends. Did you get to watch the show before it aired on TV? No. That's a massive no. Would you really want your family at your wedding to Coco? Yes, I would. It would have been a lot more fun. Sam, will you be the Bachelor?
Hang on. Wait. How many people did you have at your wedding?
Coco had a few people there. She had a few people. We had, I don't know, I reckon Coco had about 10 friends there, and I think there was a couple of family. I can't remember, but I had 2 mates there. That's all I had there. That were apparently paid actors, but I can tell you they weren't.
But if you had paid, how come I didn't get the paid actors? It was me and Beth.
You didn't
Me
get
and
them.
Beth in a whole heap of production.
You didn't get them because they don't exist. Have you run into Cam? I haven't run into Cam since the show, no. Give us some tea. How did your family and friends take the news that you were going on maths? My old man was pretty disappointed in me, I'm not going to lie. Was anyone disappointed in you, Rusty?
Nah, to be honest, I told my dad. My dad's never watched normal TV in his life, so he didn't know what I was talking about. Told my sister-in-law, my nephews, my brother, they found it funny. Told a couple of close mates, and they're just like, what are you doing, mate? I just went, hey, yeah, why not? And they've gone, yeah, if you're happy, we're happy. So, here's what it is.
Do you have anything to say to the Victorians that you put in lockdown, Dan?
To be honest, look, in 2007, Geelong beat Port Adelaide, which is a team I'd go for. So for as long as that score is on the record, I will put you in lockdown every year. Every year. Every year.
You reckon they're going to win it? You reckon they're going to win it this year, Rusty?
Nah, not a chance.
Not a chance?
I hope so. Nah, look, it's hard. I haven't really followed footy so far this season. So I've sort of stepped back a bit because we've had a bit going on with the television and nights and work stuff and stuff like that happening. So, yeah, look, it'll be golden if we do. Yeah, but I'm hoping to get out to a couple of games. I don't know what you guys have for restrictions over there for the footy, but I think we're at, capacity 15 or 20,000 over here now. So, yeah.
What can it hold?
Sorry?
What can it hold?
Adelaide Oval holds a lot. When I say a lot, we're not the MCG lot. I think we're 60, 70.
I don't reckon you're 70. You might be 60.
Might be 60 because we got a big scoreboard. I know that.
I think it's 50, mate. I think you're at about 50 in Adelaide, around that.
Hey, let us talk it up over here, all right? Come on. We got 2 football teams, right? You got all the rest. Let us.
You still got a paddock there, mate.
Yeah.
You're a banana. I was going to ask you something. 70. Someone wrote 70. Sam, has your business picked up since maths? Yeah, the business is going okay. It's definitely going okay. I need to put a lot more work into it, though. 50, 55, Mel, worth 54. How old are you, Sam? I am 33. Oh, it is 70. No way. Can't be 70, surely. 53 is the capacity. There's a lot of mixed messages going here. Somebody needs to Google it.
I don't write the stats. I just guess them.
It's 75% capacity at 40,000 at the moment. Okay. I know that the G's at full capacity this weekend. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to play the Anzac Day game at 100,000, or let anyone in who can get in.
Yeah.
How old are you, Rusty?
37, turning 38 this year.
Do you watch porn every day, Rusty?
Not every day, nah. Featured in a few, but nah. I'm only joking in case you're back on the internet trying to find it. Or am I?
Back in the day.
Back in the day when it was VHS. I'm old.
Yeah, it is, Sam. I can't even remember what I asked. We'll answer 5 more questions, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. We've been on here bloody way too long. Hour and a half we've been on here. Wait, what? You guys are 5 years apart. Yeah. Well, they've always got to have a couple of old souls on there.
That's it.
I think last year they had a couple of 50-year-olds or something like that, didn't they? They had some...
Well, see, everyone was saying, me and Beth were the oldest, but Joe and James are older than us.
No, Beth and Joe were the same age, and James was actually the oldest. But he just didn't look old. He doesn't look 44.
Oh, so you're saying I've had a hard life?
You look 55.
Yes!
How old are you? you, Rusty? You're 39, aren't you?
37 going 38.
Oh, you're 37. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, all good.
A young
I
37.
thought it was like, like basketball. Whoever's got the highest score wins. But apparently you people all play golf scores where who's got the lowest number wins.
All right, let's answer a couple more. Who's the next girl? No idea. I need to see you both on maths again, please, and thank you. Would you go back on, Rusty?
Oh, tough question. Knowing what I know now, knowing how it works, ask me later. Not now. It's all too raw. It's all too. Because I've never watched it either. So, like watching it, I'm sitting there going, "Who's going to watch? Why are we watching this?" And it's like, "Oh, there I am." And the only reason I'll know.
I probably wouldn't go back on it just because of how much they watered it down. I thought that we gave them a good series, and I feel like they've just it's just like so much good drama was just left out of it this year, and I was quite disappointed at the good bits that they left out. Even the bits that they showed us at the final reunion that they didn't show during the show, you know what I mean? Like, we all left that final reunion going, wow, this is going to be epic, and then we watched them and like, that wasn't what we saw.
Yeah.
So much of it.
Yeah, but I guess at the end of the day, they've only got X amount of minutes they can show.
Yeah, but they still could have showed those juicy bits.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, made room for them because that's why we watch the show, for the drama.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no one wants to sit there and go, "Hey, these two are holding hands, having a great day, talking about kiwi fruit."
No. Beef lamb.